is up? I'm digging doing this in the dark. Helps me wind down a little bit. They say not to look at your computer screen in the dark too much, but what do I do? 10 minutes a night? Should be just fine. Alright, another quick video tonight. It's in the yellow. Okay. Overall, pretty good. Had some issues today, but yeah, I guess I'll call that a 7. But my headache was maybe a 3.5. It was like different today. Sleep not so good. Didn't sleep enough. Diet was pretty good. Could have been better. 7.5 again. Yep, I did have dairy. Exercise was a flat 0. I'll get there. Mindfulness, 0. Emotional, say that was down a little bit. No flasher. Yes, no feedback. Yeah, we were. Okay. 6. Only had about 5 hours of sleep. Stomach issues all day. Wonder why? Maybe the dairy. Overall felt good. Let's keep it moving. Alright. Today, truth. I just saw a video about, there's a Jordan Peterson video. It comes up all the time because I click on most of his videos. And you know why the truth is important. It kind of makes everything else more like what do you have without the truth? If we all just go around lying all day, then I'd imagine not much would mean much of anything. I mean, I also read a book called Truth and Beauty by Andrew Klavan. And I didn't realize truth is somewhat synonymous with Jesus, with Christ. And my personal view on truth was always, at least since I recommitted myself to Christianity, that with my free will, what I can offer to God and to the world, just offer as me, is truth. That's the best thing I can offer. That way nothing that I do is untrue. And that way I'm not hiding. You can't hide from God. So that was always my point of view. Like, well, it's time for me to start being honest with myself, with God, and with other people. Because I've seen what dishonesty does. I've seen the pain it causes. And then my lesson: integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching. You know, it's something you hear all the time, but I try to get better role models to look up to. You know, people who live morally sound lives and people who have a lot of integrity. And it's always like silly characters. My dad's in a nursing home, and I go to visit him, and for a while we would watch MacGyver, and it just brought me back to being a kid. So I started watching the MacGyvers again. I bought like the DVDs, just watching the old MacGyvers. And you know, that's what I like about it, is that he's a morally sound person. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He doesn't just tell people what they want to hear or say what's easy. He says what's right and what's true. And that's what I like about him. And then there's characters, you know, in a book I'm reading now, you know, there's all kinds of fictional characters that can do a really good job of being moral, but it's harder to find them in real life. And, you know, our lives aren't scripted, so it's difficult to figure out who the morally sound people are. You know, you always you take the red pill with your friends and some relationships or whatever. You take the red pill and decide to figure out what this person's really up to. And a lot of times you find out they have some immoral stuff going on too. And I guess I try to not have that. I try to be, you know, I try to present myself in a way where you don't have to take a red pill. You just get what you see. And that's a morally sound person. And I think that ties into everything, because if I'm not doing that, then, you know, if I'm not being honest, what's the point of this, you know? So, yeah, I try to live that way. So anyways, yeah, I guess that's it for today. Jeez, we're almost to the weekend again. Today's the 25th. We've got, what's that, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. 4 days till another review. The week's halfway over. Crazy. All right, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Feel good.